I believe the Secretary General's report on Common Agenda is a thoughtful call to re-embrace global solidarity and find new ways to work together. But my question is, how can this agenda deliver more for young people, especially those affected by long and festering conflict? As a youth delegate with Kashmiri roots, I too come from such a background. From the last 7 decades, our region has been reeling under illegal Indian occupation. Just in the last 2 years, 13,000 young Kashmiris have been tortured. As the voice of Kashmiri youth, I implore the international community to come forward and play its effective role. Hold India accountable for human rights violation in Jammu and Kashmir. Give Kashmiri their right of self-determination. Thank you.
Let me reaffirm the EU's unconditional support for the full, equal, and meaningful participation of young people in all their diversity, including women and girls, as well as youth with disabilities, indigenous youth, LGBTI youth, migrants, refugees, and members of minority groups.
You deserve to have a say in shaping your own futures. At 1.8 billion, today's youth demographic is the largest in history, expecting to inherit a world that is peaceful, sustainable, gender-balanced, just, and prosperous.
A solid commitment toward youth is evident in the priorities reflected in the 2030 Agenda Sustainable Development.
We want to make sure that the Common Agenda sheds light on the absolute crucial need that the SDGs are implemented. And that's a very, very strong call.
The UN was created to save succeeding generations from the scourge of war. This obligation to take care of the best interests of future generations is even more urgent as we continue to face a number of existential threats.
As long as our countries are led by corrupt, non-transparent, colonialist, racist, patriarchal, majoritarian governments and leaders, we will not be able to find the sustainable solutions to these issues. So I think we have to also look at how do we bring sustainable systems change or reform to address issues in the long term, while of course trying to save lives and address the emergencies, particularly in humanitarian and conflict settings.